Welcome to Vishnu IAS Academy. Before I start off with the topic, take a look at this video. What a stunning fashion show, right? Did you look at their footwear? Isn't it something that we use in our daily lives? You're correct. It's the Kolhapuri chappal. In today's story, we are going to uncover the Kolhapuri scandal. Also, we are going to uncover a larger story, which is cultural appropriation. Let's begin with it. The day I saw the fashion show, me, just like the rest of the world, we were taken aback. Not just because of the design, it's because of how unconnected and how, for the lack of better term, how privileged they are. Something that we buy for 1700 rupees maximum, they have the audacity to sell it for 1,70,000. Yes, this is a fashion luxury brand. So let's talk about what these Kolhapuri chappals are. For the ones who don't know, it's a traditional handcrafted leather shoes. This tradition is not just a century old, it dates back to the 12th century in Maharashtra and Karnataka. Now, just to take a look at it, generations from the 12th century, generations of artisans have given their life to manufacture this particular chappal, and some random runway show. Yes, I just use the word random because just because you're an MNC doesn't entitle you to our history. So some random runway show has stolen it without giving any credit to the artisans of the country. Now here's the real question. In the fashion show, Prada has just labeled it a new design and put a nice price tag of 1,70,000. It was not until severe social media backlash that the company had the manners to apologize for it. It was not until social media backlash that the company has apologized and sent a team to India to study these chappals properly. Now, the question is not about beautiful model wearing Kolhapuri chappal. Of course, we would like to see it promoted as well. Here, there is a deeper layer of disrespect and a term called cultural appropriation. This is not just related to Kolhapuri chappal itself. I'll give you more examples. Have you ever seen Dior handbags? Have you noticed Madhubani inspired motifs over there? Have you seen Banarasi patterns in Louis Vuitton? Yes, the biggest brand. Now, what about Indian mirror work, ikkat, block painting? All of these are copied without so much as a reference to India. Forget Indian artisans or the city. This is the disrespect that we are talking about. Here, as a UPSC aspirant, we all have one question. We all studied a lot about GI tag, geographical indication tag. Why is it not able to protect us? Even I had the same question. So unfortunately in my research what I found out that GI tag prevents unauthorized use of the name, but it doesn't stop mass market imitations. So this is the drawback we have. That's the reason they're easily just quoting it as inspired work or a new fashion, and they're just getting away with it. Put it in proper scientific terms, this is called intellectual property theft. I am using very strong words, but unfortunately in India, these words don't hold any weightage. They are toothless, to be precise. This calls for the need to have stronger laws to protect our artisans, given the situation they are in, and to protect our heritage, hundreds of years of heritage. An interesting fact is that they didn't just do this with India, they did the same thing with Africa also. You know the Louis Vuitton logo, the monogram we see in all the Louis Vuitton handbags and everything, it is reportedly from an African tribe. So much that the designs, the patterns, the little bit of line work, everything is copied from East. What actually the irony is that aren't these the same people who mock our traditions, who call us backward? You look at any Western show, how do they represent Indians? So they mock us, but when it's time to profit from our intellectual property, our heritage, they don't hesitate even a second. And as I said, they are making a huge profit margin. Where is 1700 rupees and where is 1,70,000 rupees? This is the question for you all. Now, in the end, what can be done about it? I am not against any kind of collaboration. As I said before, we would want to see Indian designs represented abroad. We would want to see celebrities donning our craft with pride. We need to go for positive collaborations where both parties are equally respected. I'm not calling for any revenge, I'm just calling for equal respect. That's it. There are a few positive examples which have come up in our research, which is like, Good Earth, Raw Mango, Okai, and there are certain companies that have collaborated with clusters of artisans in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Odisha, and they're paying them their fair share. This is all we want, a little bit of recognition, a little bit of fair wage, so that our dignity is protected. We are not, as a culture, we have been against exploitation in the name of fashion, so we just want our fair share. That's it. And what else can be done? How can we better collaborate with Indian artisans? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you.